Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 5 matchups on this NBA slate today. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Go ahead and sign up with ParlayPlay. Get $10 when you guys sign up. Use them on these NBA matchups here. Get those player props locked and loaded, and I hope you guys cash out. And so go ahead and sign up in the link below. And we'll hop into it. Super light slate today, starting with the Chicago Bulls versus the New York Knicks. Bulls opening up as 2-point favorites with the over-under at 213.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Knicks 7-3, 7-3 covering in those matchups. The over-under in this series is just 3-7. Chicago 6-4 in their last 10. The Knicks 4-6 in their last 10. These teams did just play, about a week and a half ago. The Bulls winning 109-103. Chicago 4-2 covering on the road right now. Pretty solid road team. But they've had their struggles against New York. Just 1-5 covering on the road against the Knicks. Knicks 5-1 covering at home against Chicago. Knicks have just been a pretty spotty team here. I don't see any major injuries for either side here. I like the Bulls in this matchup. The Knicks, they've definitely dominated the head-to-head battle here, and they've been able to cover at home against the Bulls. I just like the Bulls in this matchup. Only a 2-point spread. You can go either direction here. I lean with the Bulls. I'm going to stick with Chicago. Next matchup, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies opening up as 9.5-point favorites with the over-under at 215.5. The last 10 head-to-head split down the middle, 5-5. Memphis is 8-2 covering in those 10 matchups. The over-under in this series is 6-4. OKC was battling a lot of injuries. They had like 5 guys out on Wednesday. They have not looked good. Just 2-8 in their last 10. Memphis, 5-5 in their last 10. Memphis 7-5 at home. OKC just 2-8 on the road here. Pretty much what this comes down to for this matchup. If OKC's missing, Giddey, Favors, Williams. They're missing a bunch of guys. If they're missing all these guys again on Thursday, we're gonna take Memphis here. That's probably why they're starting out as 9.5-point favorites. I expect that line to move a little bit throughout the day if a lot of these injuries do clear up on the OKC side. If a lot of these guys are out again on Thursday, we'll take Memphis minus 9.5. But if multiple of those guys are playing, I think 9.5 points is probably too much for Memphis here. So that's pretty much the stipulation on that matchup. 9.5 if they have guys out. Taking OKC if a lot of them do end up playing. And we'll roll with that, and it'll be a TBD. All right, next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Toronto Raptors. Bucks opening up as 4-point favorites with the over-under at 214.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Toronto 7-3, 7-3 covering in those matchups. The over-under in this series is just 3-7. Bucks currently on a 8-game win streak, playing good basketball here. Toronto not playing too hot right now. They've definitely been struggling. Currently on a 3-game losing streak. Now they're going to be facing a Milwaukee squad here. Only a 4-point spread. I like the Bucks here. Rolling with the Bucks. Toronto's been struggling. Bucks been playing great basketball. Rolling with Milwaukee. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Pistons versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as 13-point favorites with the over-under at 210. The last 10 head-to-head, Detroit 8-2, 8-2 covering in those matchups. The over-under in this series is 5-5. Detroit, I mean, playing very badly on an 8-game losing streak. I'm sorry, they're on a 7-game losing streak. Phoenix, we already know about how elite Phoenix is. I mean, the win streak they're on is absolutely insane. 17-0 right now, which is 9-0 at home. 11-5 covering in their last 16. I mean, how can you even fade the Suns at this point? You really can't. Ride this hot streak out. 13 points is a lot. I think Suns are probably going to be more of people's money line parlay additions as opposed to the spread. But yeah, we're going to roll with the Suns. And then the last matchup, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 214.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Blazers 6-4, 7-3 covering in those matchups. The over-under in this series is 6-3-1. The Spurs 3-7 in their last 10. Portland 6-4 in their last 10. The Spurs just 1-4 against Portland. 2-11 on the road. Not a good road team. Portland, surprisingly enough, they're 10-0 at home, which is honestly crazy to think of. 5-1 at home against the Spurs here. Yeah, Spurs, they just have not looked good. They've been playing pretty bad. I like Portland here. Continue their amazing home stretch at home, which is crazy. Yeah, we're going to roll with the Blazers. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.